What is going on? You and you and you. Yep, you hiding over there in the corner. I see you. And you, all of YouTube, hush your mouth. Keep on talking. You know it's the piano guy, your boy, and I'm back in the house. So check this out. I got a brand new video. This one, of course, you're watching it. And I want to tell you about a cop that I got. I'm going to show you the cop. But before I show you the cop, I got to tell you what happened led up to me picking this really dope, super hot, I mean, fire red, flaming hot. I had to cop it, right? And you'll see why when I tell you this little short story. So first of all, let me tell you this. You got to know how to legit check your shoes, man. You got to know how to legit check your shoes. About maybe a month and a half ago, I was in Plato's Closet. I saw a guy there. He saw me vlogging. He asked me, was I a YouTuber? I was like, yeah. So he said, hey, maybe if you got some shoes for sale sometime you can hit me up, or vice versa. If I got something for sale and you're looking for what size do you wear, blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. I was like, I wear size 10. Hey, maybe I can hit you up with something that I might have for sale. I was like, no problem. So maybe about 3-4 weeks ago, he hit me up, and he had a pair of Air Jordan 5 that was released last year, the Air Jordan 5 metallic, you know, with the Nike Air on the back. Woo, sexy baby, you know what I'm saying? Sexy baby. So I was like, send me some pictures. He sent me some pictures. I was like, yeah, let me check these out. So I was at work. When I got off work, I figured, you know, I'd drive in. It was going to take me an hour, 15 minutes, maybe an hour and a half to drive in, so I thought. And I said, I'll meet you at the mall and bring the shoes with you. I check them out. If they straight, man, cop. I got them. So I get to the mall at the time that I told him I would get there. Hit him up, say, hey, are you here? He's like, no, I need a ride. I'm like, how you going to try to sell somebody a pair of shoes and you ain't got a ride to the meeting place? Red flag. So I was like, yo, you know, how long is it going to take you to get here? And he told me it was going to take maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So it ended up taking an hour. I ended up hanging out at the Villa, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Jimmy, every shoe store up in the mall. Even went online looking at stuff. So he finally gets there. I meet him outside in the hallway in a, you know, seating area. And he opens the box, and instantly when he opened the box, man, it smelled like somebody had been smoking cheetah fur, you know, from a dead cheetah in that box. That new buck, whoo, that new buck was screaming and hollering and talking and saying all kind of stuff in a different language. That cheetah fur was, whoo, that thing was stinking. So that was, you know, like instantly like, man, woo, will I be able to clean these? Will I be able to clean these girls up? I don't know. So I gracefully reached down in the box and I put my hands gently up under the shoes like a baby, like I was picking up a little bitty baby. And I lifted the shoes like very gently and delicately out of the box. And I looked at them, and as I brought the stinking cheetah fur up to my face to look at and examine the new buck and examine the texture of the shoe and examine the quality and character of the shoe, I said to myself, this is a fake. How do I know it was a fake? Well, first of all, when I was looking at the shoe right side up, in fact, let me show you, because I have this here. As I was looking at the shoe right side up, the Air Jordan was wrong side up. I'm like, I thought the Air Jordan was supposed to be upside down in a Retro 5, but the Air Jordan was facing this way on the shoe while the shoe was facing, you know what I'm saying. Then on the bottom of the shoe, it's supposed to say Jordan. His shoe said Nike. N-I-K-E. Then an Air Jordan 5, that new buck, you know, it's got some stiffness and firmness to it. I touched his new buck and my finger went all the way down from in the toe box down into the to the midsole of the shoe. I was like, man, this shoe, talking about buttery soft, this shoe is like melted butter. So I was like, bruh, I'm gonna pass on these shoes because I legit checked them and bruh, these shoes are fake. He was like, okay. And he pretty much just got up and walked away. I was not, okay. So because I could legit check the shoe, I was able to quickly determine that the shoe was fake. It was fake. F8, yeah, fake. It was fake. Likewise, though, a couple of days ago, I saw a guy on Facebook, and he posted a picture of a really dope shoe. I saw the pictures, and I was like, Now, he said that a buddy of his has the same exact sneaker, and because his buddy had the sneaker, and they looked at the soles of the shoe and determined that the bottom or the outsole of the shoe was not icy blue, that they determined that the shoe was a fake. Now, let me tell you first of all what shoe it is. I did cop the shoe, and I'm going to tell you right off the get-go, just as I determined that Air Jordan, I was able to clearly, without unequivocally, determine that shoe was fake. I mean, it was obvious signs that it was fake. I was also able to legit check this particular shoe and determine that although the guy thought it was fake, this shoe is as authentic and real as you can get. But because his buddy told him that the shoe should have had icy blue soles, and it wasn't. It was like a clear, like the milky bottom, that the shoe was fake. Now, let me first of all tell you, before I show you the sneaker, that this sneaker is from 2014. It is dead stock, and it has been in the box for 3 years. What do you think happens to a icy blue sole of a shoe that sits in a box dead stock for 3 years? Well, looking at the box, it is a size 10.5. The official colorway is infrared 23, black infrared 23. By that reading, you probably now have determined that you know what this particular sneaker is. Released in February of 2014, I bring to you the Air Jordan Retro 6 infrared booyah. There she be. So let me tell you what I went through to determine that this shoe was not fake, that it was authentic. And whereas the guy, this shoe is every bit worth about $350, he sold it to me for $100. It has all the shoeteries in it. It even has the extra black ones, you know, that the Jordans come with. These are in the shoes as well. First of all, I went on to several sites, guys, that did reviews of this particular sneaker, showing the comparison between the authentics and the fakes. That one of those people was Scoop 208. If anybody should know, he should know the difference. All right. Oops, sorry, Scoop. But I also went on Hess Kicks, and I saw him doing a review on this particular sneaker back from 2014, I believe. I went on to the Sneaker Addict. I saw his review from 2014. I also went and saw a couple other guys that picked up this shoe brand new back in 2014, as well as I looked at the original pictures from Soul Collector from the article that was written online from 2014 February, showing this shoe being released and showing the pictures. And because of that, I saw the comparisons and the things that you can determine that this shoe was fake, and I looked at those things on this particular shoe and the box, and I was able to determine that dude didn't know what he was talking about. He thought he had a pair of fake sneakers, and he had a pair of authentic sneakers, and he sold them to me for $100. First of all, in some of the comparisons that they did, they showed that the box of the fakes were smaller than the boxes of the actual authentic pair. When I got home, I took this box, and I laid it on top of the box of my Air Jordan 6, the All-Star Chameleon joints, you know, Goddess Shines, and I laid it on top of those sleepers that I bought for retail, and I should have waited. and I saw very clearly, whereas in the comparisons online and the YouTube reviews showed that the box was clearly smaller. The fakes were, the box was clearly smaller than the actual box of the authentic pair. This box was the exact same diameter and the exact same size of the authentic Air Jordan 6 Chameleon joints. This box was the same exact size. Now, the Air Jordan 6s began to come in the boxes like the Air Jordan 5s, right? So, also you can see that on the bottom of the box has all the authentic Nike, swoosh, Jordan, everything labeled right there. As well as in the fake pairs of shoes on the box, they did not have the stamp and the quality control sticker. But this box does. If you can see that sticker, quality control sticker, and also the quality control stamp right there in the box, as well as this box numbered like the Jordan boxes are numbered right there on the inside as well. Also, the authentic pairs came not only with the black paper wrapping as the 6s do, and the fakes will come with this, but also the authentic pairs also came with an abundance of extra tissue paper as well. The authentic pairs came with those. As well as the authentic pair, if you look at the back of the spoiler, on the fakes, that spoiler was shiny. I mean, noticeably, visibly shiny. And these pair of authentics, they are like a flat matte finish as they are supposed to be. The leather is on point on this shoe. This is a straight up leather. I mean, it is tumbled, heavily tumbled on this section right there in the quarter section on the lateral side, as well as the medial side, heavily tumbled like it's supposed to be, and lightly tumbled on the toe box as well. Now, his big concern, he had a little concern about the stitching here, just below where the throat comes down and the top of the toe box. He had some little concerns about the stitching there, right? But his big concern, the reason why he was convinced that these shoes were fake, and because he had paid quite a bit to get them from a seller on eBay, he just wanted to get some of his money back, is because he said that the soles were no longer icy blue. And once again, I present to you what shoe that has been dead stock when you put it away with icy blue soles 3 years ago, and then all of a sudden you bring them back out. What do you think the soles are going to look like after 3 years of sitting in a box dead stock? They're going to look clear. They're not going to be icy blue. And of course you can see just, I mean, very, very light hints around where the black areas are. You can see very, very light hints of just a little yellowing. But the soles are clear now because they're not going to stay. Even after you wear these joints, if you wore them once, maybe twice, those icy blue soles are gone. So the soles are going to be clear, and if you have a pair of maroon 6s or even a pair of the 1991, the alternate 6s, the 1991 alternate 6s that came out, these soles exactly look almost just like the maroon 6 soles. They're just clear. They're no longer icy blue. They're not going to be icy blue. This shoe was released in February. I think it was exactly like February the 25th, I think, of 2014. So of course those soles, my brother, my friend, my unknowing, I'm sorry bro, $100, especially when I held the shoe in my hand. Also, one more thing I want to tell you is when you looked at the original pictures from 2014 from Soul Collector and you saw the reviews of different people that did their reviews back in 2014, one person in their review said that on the authentics that these lace locks should be a little cloudy, but that was the only person that said that. Every other picture I saw, every other review, Soul Collector pictures, they were all clear lace locks. You could see right through them. So I determined that these shoes are as authentic as you can get, from the box right down to the shoe. And also as well on the fake pairs, the Air Jordan was misplaced right here. It was not placed in the right spot. So let me grab the maroon 6s. And you can see the maroon 6s, you know, they didn't come with the icy blue soles, of course. But I mean, look at the sole. I'm sorry, bro. You sold a pair of authentic shoes. You had a pair. I don't know how much he paid for them, but he did say he was just trying to recoup some of his money back. And so the dude sold a pair of authentic shoes for $100 because his buddy told him that the soles should have been icy blue. Hey, I hope you follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, but especially on Instagram. Hey, the piano guy, _piano guy on Instagram. Also on Twitter, it is Sneaker Struggles at JMO Hollywood. Press that thumbs up like button. Drop me some comments below. Have you ever been swindled or duped, or did you ever come into a gold mine because some dude was like, man, these shoes are fakes, and you bought them off of them and you looked at them like, man, bro, you got a pair of authentic shoes and you're selling me for the low, for the cheap. So press that thumbs up like button. Also drop me some comments, press that notifications bell, and most importantly, above all, you must subscribe to my channel, especially if you're watching this channel and this show and this video and you're liking the content that I'm bringing you. Subscribe. And this is the piano guy, and I'm just gonna tell you like I always do, till next time.